Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back to another episode review, and today we are looking at Streets of Rage 4 for the Xbox One, also available over on PS4, PC, and Nintendo Switch. And as a lot of you probably know, we are kind of in like a renaissance of beat 'em up between River City, this, and a few other indie titles. It seemed like beat 'em up is coming back in a very strong way. And here we are with Streets of Rage 4 adding to the list of 100% solid, fun beat 'em up games that are available right now. With that being said, let's go back to the beginning of the game itself, picking up 10 years after the events of Streets of Rage 3, as a brand new group of gangsters have come into power from the children of the original bad guy from the original series here, and all our main characters are coming pretty much out of retirement to try to take back the streets itself, right along with adding a few new characters here as well that add to the actual gameplay of the game. But the story is not exactly the strongest thing ever, especially with the cutscenes being very light, brief, and also not really voice acted at all. All it is just straight up subtitles, which do move kind of quick. So if you want to keep up with the story, hopefully you are a very fat reader, because if not, some of the dialogue might quickly run it before you can wrap your head around it. To be totally honest, let's be honest about the Streets of Rage, it's all about the beat 'em up action. And I can happily say that this game lived up to the original trilogy over on the Sega Genesis, and the gameplay itself is not very distant at all from back in them days. We do have a few things added here, but for the most part, if you're a fan of Streets of Rage, you will fall right back into the rhythm of the game without any big issue. But the main thing that's been added here is, of course, two major new things with ability to do a more powerful attack that will drain your HP, but lucky enough, if you are aggressive enough and play your cards right in the situation, any amount of health that you might lose from doing a more powerful attack, you can recover by just punching some fools, and if you don't get hit, you can get your health back no problem. So it's a nice little strategy here, especially when getting surrounded, depending on the character you're playing as, since all the characters do feel very distant in so many ways. And then on top of that, you will find these stars laying around inside the game itself, and what these are pretty much super moves. So you can find you a handful in each area that will let you do a special ability that will be tied to a certain character. Some do more AoE, while others are more quote range, but they are extremely powerful technique that can get you out of some difficult situations, especially in some boss battles here. So overall, that is pretty much the only thing that got new added here to the game itself. Everything else is what you remember it, between the ability to pick up items, picking up healing items, breaking random stuff in the environment, and we also have some more new things I get added as well in the environment, with some environment having areas that will try to kill you, and more hazardous elements that could get in your way or help you depending on the situation, since lucky enough a lot of the environment danger actually go both ways, hitting you and your opponent. So if you play your card right, you can strategize your way through the game, especially since the game is not the most, easiest thing known to man. The game is very challenging, but more so on a learning experience type of way. As you play the game more and more, you will learn how to handle distant situations and distant enemies a lot better, which in return will bring down the difficultness. But nonetheless, the game is very difficult, especially for the first one through. And with the game only being roughly about 3-ish hours, you might get a little irritated at points, since sadly there is a few techniques that some enemy will do that is very hard to avoid, straight up to just being straight cheap and kind of comboing you off of certain things that will very, very quickly kill you. That is kind of the downside of all this. With that being said, there is a way to defeat every enemy. It's just sometimes you gotta be way more on your toes than others, which can add a little more irritation depending on the type of player you are. But if you do find it way more challenging, lucky enough we do have co-op here with 2-player co-op online or 4-player co-op through a local play. Lucky enough though, the difficultness don't seem to actually scale at all, so the more players you have, the easier chance that you might have here, and any more so with the multiple difficult settings that you can unlock in the game and truly test your mettle with your friends. The only real downside of this is a lot of the online stuff don't actually work all that well from my experience. Games are very difficult to find, at least on Xbox One anyway, any with this game being a Game Pack game. Overall though, any of the game is extremely short and a little bit on the cheap side in certain aspects. The game is still a load of fun. Any with the short time, you will actually get more out of the game if you really want to, between all the difficultness of it, all the new settings, all the concept art you can unlock, right along with having a level of your overall score over the whole time playing the game. As you get higher on higher scores and level up your account, you can unlock some very cool additional characters and add-ons that I won't bore here, but just know there is a lot of replay value here if you truly enjoy it, and honestly going through it a second time will make it a lot more easier, especially knowing how to handle certain enemies. So with that, Streets of Rage 4 is back in a big way, and very much happy about that, since my love for Streets of Rage was pretty great, and here we are with the new one being equally as great, if not a little better in some aspects. Any of the music itself being a brand new EDM style music by the original Cradle with some staff members, some new music proposals here. The music also live up to the A quality of Streets of Rage as a whole. But sadly, there is a lot of shortcomings with the cheapness of some enemies, with the story itself, the way it actually is handled. It does have a little bit of rough edges, but nothing to really get in the way too badly. But with that, I will have to give Streets of Rage 4 a 7 out of 10.